Anyways, all right, so she's going to eat my heart, and I think I like that. It's a metaphor. It's a terrible idea for us to date. Carve more scars into me like a back tat. Metaphor. She's definitely going to leave a mark. She did. I wrote several songs about this person and crashed my car while driving on the ride back. Definitely a type beat, a metaphor for our relationship, just going down in flames. It's so fucked up, and I like that. And Evan used to have a type. Evan no longer has that type. But it was like, we're two toxic people doing toxic things. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. To fall in love is such a bitch. No metaphor there. It's pretty clear. When you're falling and there's no floor in sight, can't spot a poison apple right, so you just take a bite. I probably should have seen that relationship would not work, and it didn't. But we all suffer the same learning lessons. She gets framed. Have a session, she says that's not what the actual lyric is. It's she gives something, but I don't want to go into that. Have a session, she's insane, but we're both lovers the same. Feel her, it's not with her hands, it's feel her hands on my thigh, watch him crawl up to my side. That means something. Got some feelings in her eyes. I fucking wish I wasn't shy. I was shy, dude. Low-key, I was like, dude, this person I was at that time, like, dude, that was a baddie out of my league. It was just toxic. Eat my heart. There's the chorus. It's so fucked up, and I like that. Bam. I'm giving you guys the tea. That was it. The relationship did not work out. It was both. I'm like, I don't know. We were both doing bad things, but never anything really, really toxic. Just like borderline entertaining other people, which is not good. All she knows is Novocaine. She's numb. She was a good person, but we had a thing. Body's a canvas. It's like she had she's tatted. Dance with her tongue. Jesus Christ! I honestly thought I didn't think I'd be breaking down. I wrote this 3 years ago, 3+ years. She's faded. I could taste it. I wonder what that means. 4 months in, we fucked all of it up. For 4 months, it was great. I've had a pattern of relationships in my life where the first 4 months are really good. And then I'm sure you guys have been in this situation. Who relates? Starts off good, playing hooky with the devil, then we fell in love. Like, it was just a bad idea. And then we were like, we're going to do it anyways. Dude, whoever sent the fucking cam doing the magic trick right now is hilarious. I love it. I love you guys. The pictures here are hilarious. Dude, you guys fry me too. Playing hooky with the devil, then we fell in love. Bedsides get colder as you both get older. It's like 4 months in, we both kind of got bored of each other and started entertaining other people. It was a toxic relationship. That person's still a cool person. They say the one who cares less always has control. She cared less. I promise you, she cared less. It's where I fuck up. I'm stressed. So I pack a bowl that's referring to like a bowl of cookie dough. I definitely bake cookies. Damn, I really didn't think I'd be breaking this down like this. I didn't think about it. I wrote this song 3 years ago. I honestly don't remember some of these lyrics. Yeah, I remember that dress. It was black as cool. She liked black coloring of clothing. Her aesthetic is death. Yeah, that shit's fashionable. Now, that is a fashionable aesthetic. I personally love the death aesthetic. I will say it. I've got a lot of bones in my room, and every single one of my tattoos is bones. My husband says you're ugly. Nice. You're amazing at writing lyrics. Thanks, Literal Panther. I wrote these 4 years ago. So this is like, I feel like I could rewrite this song and make it way better, change all the lyrics. She's gonna eat my heart. Yeah, there we go. And then it just repeats. Anyone have any questions? Eat my heart. Hit me. This is such a good song. Glad you like it, Odin Faith. Thanks for saying that. You're not ugly. Don't listen. Thank you, L. I don't think I am either. Thank you. Your friend Allie, thanks for the love. No links, please. Word. I feel this is a universal experience. Everyone will have an eat my heart type of relationship. I agree, Asher. Everyone, no need to tell me how nice. Who likes TX2? Where's the no option? Can you imagine dude, you guys are the type of people to put that poll and then everyone votes no. No, you guys are probably type of people to be like, who likes TX2? Yes, no, and then some stupid option like lamps, and then everyone's like, lamps. All right. Anyway, dude, that's how I low key feel about the people who comment lamps and wrench, like wrench. Anyways, yeah, grilled cheese, big brain right there. All right. That being said, let's move on to the next song. Prescription for Love. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, so I wrote this song 2 years ago. So Cruel World was originally supposed to be on an album. And that album had a bunch of songs, including like Swing at Me, that whole era of songs. And this is one of the songs that was supposed to come out. And so it was like me being really self-reflective at the time. And I think at that time, every single one of these words, which unfortunately some of them still hit. Do you like TX2? Giggity. I'm going to vote giggity. And I'm willing to, yeah, there's a dinosaur picture of me. Dude, what the fuck is this fan base? It's pretty good. All right. So for the first time, I can't recognize myself. You know, like growing up, I grew up in a house where I had to wear a collared shirt everywhere I went. If I didn't wear a collared shirt, I would literally get punished. I was never allowed to like wear band shirts. I didn't have that luxury, and it wasn't like the kind of thing where, oh, you could still do it and just have them be mad. They did, specifically one member of my family did worse than be mad at me. I'm just giving you the real tea. So I you know, like it really bothers me when people are always like, oh, so you just became alternative. First off, I was playing in an Asking Alexandria cover band sophomore year of high school. I always loved metalcore. I always loved emo music. I also always wanted to wear eyeliner and dress the way I wanted to, but I literally, when I lived at that house, was not able to. I was like taught that mental illness wasn't real, like to be gay was to be mentally insane, like things like that. And I just could not be myself or express myself. And like a lot of other things happened that are just worse than that. And so I couldn't be the person I wanted to be. And then when I turned 18, I got to move out, but I was slow. Cause you know, like when everyone gets their like phase to experiment being emo, and mine started at 18, which is when I, you know, at 19, 20 is when I started posting the TikToks and shit. And it's like, I was just wearing my Misfit shirts, which I still wear. And I was like, you know, I had earrings and I was like trying to get alternative, but I still had this like repressed thing in me that was like, if I wear eyeliner, I'm going to be lame and all these other things. And then as I got older, I could be more myself and more comfortable. And as I lived alone and had to deal with all the issues of being independent alone, and then I figured out these things. So why am I telling you this? Because for the first time, I can't recognize myself. Now I look like this. And I remember looking in the mirror, writing that, being like, I don't look like the person that I remember growing up. I tried to get better, but even with professional help, I've been in therapy for a long time and I highly recommend it. But the problem is therapy is just a bandage and I am the wound. And I feel like there's a lot of, you know, I always say like, if you hate yourself, there's like, it doesn't matter. You still have to use your voice. And I mean that. But I like low key think that I just have some like bad tendencies, especially in relationships, and nothing bad, but more like I pull away and I like lose interest. That's my bad. That's it. Which is not that bad, but for me it's bad because there's people who love me and I end up like running away from it. So, but therapy's a bandage and I am the wound. Yeah, I've done some damage I'll never undo. And what is that damage? I think it's to myself. I've done some terrible things to myself. I can't talk about it more than that, but I'm just being real with you. I've treated myself poorly a lot in the past, and for any of you who have, no, you're not alone. But I now find healthy coping mechanisms, and this is the healthiest I've ever been. And I'm here to tell every single one of you, find a healthy coping mechanism. Hurting yourself doesn't help anyone, but you know, like when I say I've done something in a song, I mean it. I've struggled. Like, that's just my truth. And I was like, you know, I've done some damage I'll never undo. And I'm still dealing with some of the effects of things I've done. But what are the things I've done to myself, just so you know? So I dyed my hair and carved ink in my skin to cover up all the things I hate within. That's just me being real. I like wanted to look like this. You know, I wanted to, but I think part of it is also like I wanted to escape from the person I was growing up, you know? And so I need to change and learn to run away. A prescription for love that I'll never take. I need to change and cut off yesterday because the things that hurt the most are the things that feel safe. I mean, it kind of ties to eat my heart. The relationships I've been seeking have always been toxic. And then when they start getting healthy, I get uninterested. And then I start like leaving. And it's my pattern that I'm being so real right now. Run away. That's my pattern. When the going gets tough, I can just be self-aware enough with that to say it, but I'm telling y'all, I want to be real with you guys, and learn to make a permanent change. I just need to change. And what do I need to change? I just need to learn to love myself, Like, I'm struggling with that, but yeah, that's human. So for any of you who are struggling with that, you're not alone. That's a thing a lot of us face. Me too. So, but we need to learn and teach ourselves to love ourselves together, And by together, I mean within this movement and within everything I stand for and everything I do. So anyways, so I'm talking all this fucking emotional shit. Fucking Pinkaboo, Bill's cousin, posts me with a fucking, what is that? What is that thing? Power drill. Bro, what is this shit? That's hilarious. You accidentally kicked me getting back on stage after a pit during I Would Hate Me Too. I am sorry for that. I will also say, when I'm getting on stage, move out of the way. I'm trying to get on stage. I'm the performer. But it's not, I hope you know I wasn't trying to kick you. So I'm sorry for that. All right. Next up, I thought a lot about it. The grief comes in waves because I killed the man I'm supposed to be and closed the doors on faith. That person that I put my family and everyone wanted me to be, I feel like I killed. That's not me. Don't relate to it. Evan from 18 and before, when I was living in a household, I can't relate to anything about that. And so self-sabotage with every chance that I get because I don't deserve love. I'm a means to it. I deserve love. All of you deserve love. But if you ever feel like, oh, I don't deserve love, I get it. Been there, brother. I definitely wrote that. And then next up is, I'm always screaming on the inside. Dude, these lyrics are so intense. Cam and I laugh about it because, when I wrote it, I was really feeling it. But now it's like, damn, these lyrics are really intense. I'm always screaming on the inside, trying to find a way out of this horrible bodysuit I'm wearing. But life has swallowed me down. All right, yeah, I mean, I feel like I just suffer with imposter syndrome too, where I'm like, why am I here? Sometimes. But then before everyone's like, oh, why everyone started blah, blah, blah. I don't want your sympathy, but you probably won't even give it. You're going to fucking post a goddamn wrench or some shit. Oh, there it is. Wrench, Hoover. Bro, can this guy shut up about his mental health? We just want to see the wrench. Anyways, that being said, I'm talking about this horrible bodysuit I'm wearing and someone's buffed up. Anyways, all right. Yeah, that's something I've been struggling with, and then I need to change and learn to run away. I don't know why. Sometimes you know what? I think the mistake in my writing in this song is, I'll be real, you heard it from me, and learn to run away. I always run away. Why did I say learn to run away? I always run away. Well, I guess, and learn to run away from the past. I mean, more like learn to give up. That's what I would have changed. Give up all the things that are holding me down. You learn and you live. So anyways, yeah, this is an artist breaking down every word I wrote. That's how I do it. And every time I have a song, I'll break it down like this. Even while I'm on tour, I'll do my best. All right, now what do people... Dude, that picture of church is hilarious. The fucking screwdriver, you just keep posting it. You saw an ambulance in your neighborhood. Hey, that's very interesting. All right, well, now for everyone else, X's... It's only 250 of you here today, but this is for all of you who show up for me. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance. I'm always learning. I'm trying to change constantly, but I promise I'll never change in my beliefs and what I stand for. But just as a human being, I'm learning, and then I hope you know how much of a difference in my life you have made. With all this, even writing that a year ago or two, I don't relate to it anymore. Because I don't feel like I'm wearing a horrible bodysuit now. Now I feel like I am the person I'm meant to be, and I'm here to teach all of you, and this movement is what I'm meant to do. And I hope you all feel like you are part of this movement, part of something bigger, and know that this movement needs you. So just speaking that way.